6 o'clock on October, what day is it? 29th? 29th. And this video is gonna be part of a special Halloween collab that I'll tell you all about later. And I'm going to be doing my makeup. So the reason I'm filming it at 6 o'clock in the morning is because it's a Friday and I actually have to go to work. So yeah, I decided to film this for today because we're celebrating Halloween at school and I'm doing Halloween makeup and it's a Halloween collab. So my hair, I apologize, looks a mess. I haven't brushed it or styled it yet and it's super greasy. Let's go ahead and just get this video started because I feel like it's a train wreck because it's so early in the morning. Let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, this is a huge collab put on by Lena from the Hall Family Adventures. Thank you so much, Lena, for putting this together. And this is a Halloween collab celebrating Halloween. And if you guys don't know, if you haven't been following me for a while, I love Halloween and I love doing Halloween makeup. It's one of my favorite things. And lately it's become a tradition that on the last day of school before Halloween every single year, I do some crazy makeup. So my first year, I was like a scarecrow. And my second year, I was like someone from the Haunted Mansion because I was going to Disney. And so this year, I'm going to be a zombie clown. I'm not really too sure how I'm gonna pull this off yet. And I'm hoping it just all comes together. But I've watched so many tutorials on how to do clown makeup, how to do creepy clown makeup, how to do zombie makeup. And we're gonna just try to put it all together. So I have my normal makeup, but on top of my normal makeup, I also bought other things. So the first thing I bought was fake blood spray. This is from Target. It is $5. Not really sure how I'm gonna use it, but I know I'm gonna spray it in my hair. So that's why I didn't wash my hair because I'm gonna deep wash it tonight. I also bought this makeup, black and white makeup kit. I was originally just gonna do a zombie look and then I changed my mind last minute because we are, like I said, we're doing a haunted house at school and one of the things is clowns. It's like a clown pumpkin theme. And I was like, I'm not doing a pumpkin on my face. So I'm doing a cross between a zombie, punker, rocker, and a clown. So I bought this originally. I'm probably gonna use the white for like the clown makeup, kind of, maybe. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. And then I went to Walmart. Guys, apparently Walmart has the hookup on this stuff, especially so close to Halloween. So we got fake zombie blood for just $1.98. Really excited to use that. We also got this really cool zombie makeup kit for, again, $1.98. Much cheaper than the Target stuff. And then I stood there for a while trying to figure out what I was going to get, but I got this whole family kit for just myself, and I really wanted the prosthetic, but after doing some YouTube videos, apparently the prosthetics kind of suck. And it does kind of look like very fake, but apparently the tattoos are where it's at. So I'm kind of excited to try both of them. And then it comes with like this little zombie palette, which is perfect because I was really concerned about getting zombie-like colors on my skin. It comes with the 2 sponges. It comes with this scar stuff and this black makeup and some blood. And then these things, I'm not really sure what they are. Gonna have to read some instructions. And then it comes with all these fun little things, including liquid latex, which is gonna be super important in some of the things I'm going to do, depending on how well the tattoos work. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I have already moisturized my face. I've washed it because I just woke up. All right, so before you get started on any of this, you're gonna wanna put your ears on or a headband, just to hold your hair back. Because some of the stuff that I will be using, if it gets in your hair, apparently it's like really, really bad. So I'm gonna read some instructions. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do first, and I'll get back to y'all. So the first thing I did is I started by putting on the scar tattoos. You want to put those on first to try to blend them into your makeup. And I just put them on like any other temporary tattoo. And I'm just holding up some scar putty that came in the thing that I was thinking of using. And you kind of just press it on with hot or warmish, coldish water. Any kind of water really works. And hold it until it adheres. Let's see. Oh, snappity snap. It's kind of messed up a little bit, but oh my God, that looks good as heck. All right guys, so I ran back over here to show you. This one came off while I was doing it, but I'm gonna peel this one off. Oh, that looks sick. Oh, that looks gnarly. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we're also gonna put on some latex before we put on any makeup, just because I'm gonna be able to cover that. And I'm going to put the liquid latex on. And there is a humongous warning on here about the liquid latex. If you've never worked with it before, like me, welcome. So instead of using the liquid latex, I decided to use the horror putty instead. The liquid latex said it would take an hour to dry, and I just didn't have that kind of time. So the horror putty was basically the same thing to make kind of like a scar type look to it. So it's gray and you just have to wait for it to dry, and it kind of dries white. So I'm just applying it with a the only flat thing I could find, which was the back of a old pair of tweezers, and I kind of just apply it kind of messily because you don't need it to look very nice, and I kind of wanted it to make the look of a smile, and I'll even it out and kind of clean it up like I am doing now. So next, what I am doing now is I'm picking pieces out of the sponge so that it doesn't have as much of a square look. And then I am taking the yellow from that zombie makeup, and I'm just gonna kind of start to blot it around my skin. I tried it dry at first and it didn't work out very well. So then I wetted it, and I made the sponge and the makeup wet, and it started coming out a lot better, as you can see. And I kind of did it just all over my face and all up and down my neck to kind of give me that bruised-ish look. And then I went in with the green, and then the blue, and then the purple, and then that's when things kind of started to get a little messy. So then I just tried to kind of blend it out with the brush. I thought the purple was very purpley and not as bruisey, so I did add some more blue, and then I went back and made it a little bit more wet and tried to just blend the heck out of everything, so I didn't look like I just had like stuff all over me. And at this point, I think I was just hoping that it would eventually come together. So then after that, you do, since it is cream powder, you do have to set it with something so that it's not like constantly moving around on your face and coming off. So I just set it with some Bare Minerals translucent powder that I had and hadn't used in a while. So I set it with that, and then I went in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer to go over the bags on my eyes and kind of around the scars and all over that scar putty stuff I put on my face that has now dried, just so that it could match the skin and it looks like it's skin that is coming off and not something that I put on my face. So then I just went in and blended all of that, and I especially wanted to blend around some of the tattoos, the two smaller tattoos the most, to make sure that they didn't look like they were a tattoo from that peeling stuff. Hey, all right. I don't know how this is coming out. Comment down below what you think so far at this stage. So then I'm going in to start to do my eyebrows. First, I kind of brush them out, and then I'm going in with my Laura Geller eyebrow pencil to kind of overdraw and make large animated eyebrows, kind of like they have as clowns. And then I go and fill them in, and I fill them in with my regular brow pencil, and then I go back and actually take the brown brow pencil from the zombie makeup and go over them with that, the red and the black, to really give it that exaggerated clown-like look. So once I have the shape of my brows that I want, I then go in and start to do some of the more clownish designs, which are the triangles on top of the brow. And I do that in red because I am supposed to be kind of a zombie kind of thing. I did want this to more be like a scab, but it just didn't work out like that. And it really took me a long time to get the shape of these triangles to match and be similar and kind of be what I wanted them to be. It was really a lot more difficult than I expected it to. And then I did the same thing that I did with my brows. I went in with the red, and then I went over it with the black to kind of make it darker and more like blood. So then the next thing I did is I did my eyeshadow off screen. I mainly used blacks, reds, dark reds, and some browns from my Morphe palette. My Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And now what I am doing is I am actually taking a lip liner, and then this is e.l.f. lip liner from like 3 years ago that I found, and I am overdrawing my under eye like crease, kind of. It's kind of my under eye crease. I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm kind of underlining it so that it really looks like I've been like crying blood or something like that. And then I'm just drawing little blood marks down. This was also very difficult because I wasn't pulling my face tight. And then I did a few of those. So then what I started to do is I went in with the same lip liner and I started to overshadow my eyes by going all the way up from my tear duct all the way into the bridge of my eyebrow, between my eye and my eyebrow, not going into that black crease part, but going right over the crease all the way to the bridge and making kind of like an lower half of that triangle where my eye would start to be. Then because that is a cream base, I did set it with some eyeshadow, again from that Morphe palette, using some of those dark reds and blacks, and I went under my eyes as well to give it a more natural look to my skin, and I did that on both sides with dark red and black. Then to kind of finish off the eye look, I went in with some eyeliner and mascara. I used two different kinds of mascara, I use Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced Cosmetics, and then I also used the Bambi Eye from L'Oreal Paris, and the eyeliner I used was the Blackbird color of the Laura Geller Incredible eyeliner. Then for a final step, I did some touch-ups, and then I added a bloody nose to look like I had a decaying kind of clown-like nose that it has fallen off my body. And I did this with that same lip liner I used on my eyes. And then I finally went and lined out my lips and the clown-ish smile using those kind of decaying skin that I used earlier, and went all around my lips with this, then shaded it in with regular lipstick. I don't know the brand. I've had it for years and have just used it all over my body, and set that with, again, some and then again I set it with some eyeshadow, and then I went in and also put some lines to make it look like the smile was bleeding and cut. To kind of finish the look, I wanted to go in and now add all the blood that we needed. So I took these things that you were supposed to bite off really for the blood, and I do not recommend this. Ew! Fun fact, don't use the blood capsules. Wow. Woo! That was really bad. Whoo! Oh my. No. 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 All right, so now I'm gonna use the Walmart blood because that was awful. And I will not be doing that again. So before trying to add any more blood, because I am now scarred from that, I decided to go in with the scar putty I mentioned earlier that came in the Family Zombie Kit. 10 out of 10 would recommend this. However, it is super sticky. You are supposed to mold it kind of into the shape that you want. So I am putting it around the cheek line, smile line to make it look like it is an actual scar. The first attempt didn't come out as well. It was definitely a lot thicker than the other one was and wasn't as realistic, so I tried to pull it apart and make it just a little bit better. It is supposed to look like scar tissue, and again, it's not perfect, but you know, it's okay. So then I did it to one side, and then I went in and did it to the other side as well, and then I finally went in with some blood and started putting blood just all over anywhere I could think of. So guys, this is how it came out. I'm super happy with how it came out. I did try to use the spray blood on my hair, but turns out it wasn't supposed to go on your hair, so I didn't use that on my hair. I just used it on other parts, and it was a lot more red, so I could get that like really bloody kind of color. So I'm super excited, and I can't wait for all the kids at school to see. Make sure you follow me on Instagram to see how it went. It's all linked down below, and make sure you follow everyone else in this collab, and have a happy Halloween. Bye.